Rumour has it, with lockdown easing, we can get out and about again. Let's look into that. Hi, I'm Tom and you're watching Rumour Has It. Please subscribe for camera news, rumour and informed opinion. It's free to subscribe and it helps the channel grow. And if you want to see more content like this, please give the like and subscribe button your support to let YouTube know that others should see this. This video is a little different for me. I decided to try something else to add some value to my channel. When news and rumours are slow, it saves rehashing news snippets and potentially boring viewers. It also allows me time to enjoy my photography and to get some video content at the same time. Mind you, my video experience to date has only been making these videos in the studio, so trying it out on an excursion for the first time was yet again another challenge for my video skills. I've interspersed the video with the photos I took along the way, and I hope you enjoy the video and this new format for my channel. With lockdown easing and after some foul weather, I decided to try and get some foul footage. Wildfowl, that is. So here we are walking down an old estate farm track. The estate here used to be owned by the Younger family, and it's been opened up to the public for many years now, and it's not too long a walk in. It's probably only about half a mile. So we're going to walk in and go round to the far side of the loch, because it's most of the traffic, most of the public traffic tends to be on the near side, and it's fairly quiet round the back, and there's certainly more wildlife there. So we're going to go around there. I've got some camo stuff with me, so we're going to set up and not hide necessarily, but we're going to be camouflaged, and we're going to sit in quietly and see what comes along. So we'll catch up with you then. It's been one of the driest months we've had in April, and all the farmers are crying out for rain, so hopefully this will keep them happy. Not quite sure what that old ruin is. Possibly something to do with the old estate, and I wouldn't be surprised if it was a pumping station or something at one time. We'll just head around here till we get to the loch. And there's a perennial battle going on between the local wildlife. There's some Canadian geese, and they tend to bother a pair of swans that are nesting at the one end of the loch, and you quite often see the swan in full battleship mode, bearing down on the ducks to chase them away. So that's one of the things we're hoping to catch today, and we'll come back later. Now we're going to just head down this little track here. Sadly the woodmen are working, so there's some log felling going along on the far side, as you can see there. And the machinery is going as well, because I can hear the chainsaw as I was walking down, so hopefully that's not going to spoil things too much today. We are going over to the far side of the loch, where the tree felling is actually, but we're heading up to the top end of the loch, and hopefully it's going to be a little quieter there, and and we'll be able to get some shots in without, and it won't be too disturbed by the activity that's going on at this end. So using the Osmo Pocket here, first time I used it this year, and we're just, oh, there's going to be a bit of undergrowth to clamber through here. As I said, there was a bit of rain last night, quite heavy, and it's made the track a little bit muddy, so we'll just take it careful as we're going down. And here we are at the far end of the loch. We'll just swing it around. There's a little weir there that the water comes down. Again, this is an area that's quite active with deer. You probably see their footprints here and there. And we'll just head on up here to where the tree felling is going on. You can see the machinery up in the field there. We're going to avoid it as much as possible. Yep, the battle has commenced. So we'll just see a bit far away from it here, but we'll see if we can get over the fence at a suitable spot and get a little bit closer to where the action is. We can just see some geese down there, and that's the troublemakers. This one's doing her best to keep them away. I think we're going to have to jump this barbed wire fence here. Well, it's been an eventful couple of hours. The battle royal is still going on between the swan and the Canadian geese. Obviously, the mother's on the nest with the eggs, and Dad's protecting the territory. The geese took off a while back, no doubt disturbed by the logging that was going on and some traffic that was moving the other side. But they just flew back in a few minutes ago, but sadly I was packing up and I had to rush to try and catch them all landing. And I think there's a huge branch in the way, but that is life. We're just strolling down to the other end of the lake here, and then we'll take a walk back up onto the track and it takes me back to where I parked, and that's about a mile back. It's not too far. I hope you've enjoyed this little day out. There's quite a lot of wildlife in this little loch here. I say a lot of different wildfowl. A lot of deer usually come down, but obviously the logging's affecting them today. Great place for spring flowers. There's always whatever's in season. Big show of daffodils, big show of snowdrops, and now it's bluebell and primrose time. We shall return to the car now, and I'll catch you back up just before I get there, and obviously if there's anything interesting on the way. Well, it's been a bit of a warm day. The sun's been out, and when I'm out of the wind it's certainly warm, and a bit too warm for neoprene gloves and a big jacket, but needs must. As you can tell, I'm trying out new content on the channel just to diversify a little bit and provide other bits of interest. So if you like to see a few more outings in the local area and see what I get up to when I'm taking my photography, then give us a like. Let me know you like the video, let me know you like this type of video, and I'll possibly do more. And for the moment, I'll say goodbye. I'm heading back to the car.